Hi everybody, in this video you will see how I did this workbench with built-in table saw, and this is a simple design I did in SketchUp. The dimensions are 120 by 240 and its height are 90 centimeter. Usually workbenches are made from hardwood, so I decided to make it from meranti wood, which is a type of hardwood. I ripped this piece of wood into a half so I can make the legs 3 by 3 and the stretchers 1/2 by 3 inches. I took my time doing it because it's hardwood and it's difficult to the saw to rip it, and also the saw are not supported well. And this will be for the stretchers. Then I took the lumber to the crosscut sled which I made earlier, and I made a video for it. You can see it right above. It's simple and very accurate. As you can see, the saw blade cannot reach to the height of the wood, so I made it with 2 cuts. Then I clean up the edges to make sure all the pieces are the same dimensions. Same thing for the stretchers. I did these 2 lines just for decoration. It's very simple. I just lower the blade to the height of 3 to 4 millimeter and do the cuts. I also cut the stretchers by the crosscut sled. I measure the thickness of the wood with the caliper and then lower the blade of the saw to its height. I put this top block to the width of the stretchers and then made the cut. I did multiple cuts because the blade height cannot go all the way through. This is the maximum height of the blade. This cut is dangerous, so I clamped the wood to support it. Then I took this piece of wood and cut it to the width of the saw blade and use it as a stop block to do the lap joints. It's simple, just place it, mark to the right side of the blade and remove it, and then mark to the left side of the blade and make sure that the lines are in correct width of the stretchers. If the measurements are correct, you can do the cuts and clean up in between. You also can do this cut with a dado stack, but unfortunately we don't have it in our country. I use a spade bit to countersink the screws and the nuts. And then I cut all the way through using 8mm bit. I also did this cut for decoration. I also did the cut for the legs using a chamfer bit with a trim router. I used 80 grade sandpaper and then 120 grade to clean the wood and smooth it. Then I went to assembling. I used a longer screw to pull the nut inside the wood, and then I used a shorter one to keep it flush with the wood. This is the end of part 1 of this video. In the next part I will show you how I made the frame that hold the table saw to the workbench. Thanks for watching.